name for it.
No, that's definitely just a colloquial thing. I don't know.
Crotch rocket. Crotch rocket.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna find a comfortable spot.
I liked your computer chair. After you
Thank
moved.
I needed one because I was sitting on like hardwood and it was hurting my back.
It's very good. What is? Oh, I see. No. It was the picture of the cats or the
The bobcats.
bobcats. Yes.
Someone gave us that as a present for the wedding because he's a professional photographer.
That's really cool. I thought it was a puzzle at first.
Oh no, it's just like a picture he took, and made a thing of it.
Tell Joan and CJ I say hi.
I will. I can show you them.
CJ probably remembers me, huh? Yes. Hi.
Say hi, CJ. Say hi.
Hi.
Vicky.
Oh.
He likes a little scruff scratch.
Oh my goodness.
So cute.
Yeah.
Say hi, John.
Hi, Joan. Hello.
Yeah, back to sleep.
Yep.
We've bonded.
Okay, well, I've started the recording.
Oh, okay.
Luke, you want to know what you did to me?
What did
You
I
waited
do?
until we
You
started.
know what I'm drinking?
Oh no!
You turned me into a frat boy.
Okay, but that's better than drinking some of the other energy drinks. That's how we
true,
determined
because
that we should pick that one.
It's 50 milligrams less caffeine than my cutesy little ones that are
Yeah.
it's just a little thing.
So this is
But
better.
It's
It doesn't match
technically
your
better.
aesthetic.
No, it doesn't.
What is
But
it?
I need it.
It's a monster.
Oh no!
No, I know. Luke did it. Luke made it. Am I too loud? Is that what you guys are like?
No. I can also, this works because Discord, I can manually do you guys. Like, I can change your volume for how it's going to record.
Good.
That'll come in handy.
No, Luke did it because I needed energy, right? And I was like, oh, they don't have any of the energy drinks I want. And Luke was like, drink a Monster. And I
It was
like,
the right option.
I thought I wasn't allowed to drink those if I don't have a soul patch. And he was like, no, it's okay. And so I drank it, and it was good.
The white ones are really
no.
good. The white ones are really good.
It was good, and it's 50 milligrams less than what I usually drink.
Your Monster
Yeah.
is better for you than a lot of other ones. It's just...
But they market it like...
Yeah. But is the white one the only one that you've tried?
Yeah.
Those are the
And you're
best
fine
ones.
still.
Those are the
Yeah,
I
you're
don't think I
okay.
like the other ones.
I like that one, and I like the blue one, and that's it. Like, the green one is disgusting. That's the horrible one.
You cannot drink original Monster. That's on.
Yeah, that's the green
I
one.
won't
say,
cross that
I-
line.
I was gonna say, because that one's 0 sugar or something, right? There's like low carbs or something. That's what I saw. Low
Well,
carb.
You guys want to hear what the back of this says?
Yeah.
Yes.
Some people are impossible to please. As soon as they get what they thought they wanted, they always want more. Our team writers and Monster
my.
Girls are no different. They've been dropping some hints lately. They've been asking us for a new monster drink, a little less sweet, lighter tasting, 0 sugar, but with a full load of our Monster Energy blend. Sure, white is the new black. We went all out. Monster Energy 0 Ultra.
That's gross.
That's pretty bad. Did they just unnecessarily gender this towards women because it's 0?
No, I think they have like Monster Girls is capitalized. They
Oh,
say
it's a
our
proper noun.
Oh.
they say our
Huh.
team writers and Monster Girls.
Our Monster Girls cannot be team writers. We have to separate them on this.
It's like Luke and I were talking about this. We looked up Lilith, and you'll see where I'm going with this.
Okay.
They have to put she demon
Yeah,
instead
Like-
of just demon.
because it makes a difference.
They
Okay.
put she demon.
G-Demon. You seen Curtis's latest video?
No, I haven't.
It's about pointlessly gendered products, and this feels like this fits into that.
Yeah, it does. I Okay, I need. Yeah, I'm sorry.
At least you have energy
I'll repent for
Matt,
drinking it.
for
it's
being a sheep.
Matt, I was gonna say, I bet you could buy something if your Discord never works that can plug into your phone and then changes into a USB for your mic. I'm sure you could buy that. If it never works because like
It should work though. There's no reason my camera shouldn't work. So I'm gonna, after we're done with this, I'll mess around with it. And if worse comes to worse, I'll just I'll throw it into a ditch and buy a new computer. It's fine.
I'm sure we can figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna pretend like
Or you
I
can
have
just buy the
money
little
and
thing.
resources to be able to do that. Yeah. Okay.
It's fine. I mean,
Wish
technically,
Dad Happy Father's Day.
yeah.
Did.
Oh yeah. Yes, I called him.
I've called him.
I've
Good. Mark.
texted. But I got dinner with them last week, so
That's true.
That counts. You did it. You
I
pre.
sent him a present.
I think I have the most points though.
What'd you do?
Do you?
I watched John Wick with him last.
Yeah, I was gonna say you showed him
Ah.
John Wick 4, so that's good.
That's
week.
that-
I have the most points currently.
Watch
That
my
was-
light.
Of movies that he approves of was very funny. I was trying to explain
you.
some of them to Katie. I was like, he loves Mary Poppins. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm. From what I know, Dad's favorite movies, or the ones he talks about all the time, are Hot Fuzz,
Yeah.
Grand Budapest Hotel,
Yeah.
and Last Night in Soho.
Hell yeah.
That was like a dark
very
horse.
good. It's very good.
That is a dark horse. I wouldn't have thought that one would creep in there. That's cool.
We saw that one in theaters together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he went
What?
to the theater for the last night, so or were you not 18 yet? No, definitely
I
not.
was not 18.
You just turned 18. What am I
You
talking
just
about?
turned
Dad will go to the theater for Edgar Wright. I
Mhm.
think that's the lesson.
He said
Yeah.
that's his favorite director.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Wait,
because
you
did you
know-
see how many of his movies were on that list?
Yeah.
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 Do you have to be 17 or 18 for R rated?
You have to be 17.
Oh, no, the one I'm even
so-
talking about.
I wasn't 17.
Oh.
It's
I
been a
wasn't
couple
17
years,
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie came out in 2021.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
I was
That's
16
great.
then.
What's Edgar Wright's next project?
I think it's Baby 2,
Oh, really? Is
Are
that
they
still in production?
still?
but I don't know. I
Like-
saw that on IMDb, but they could have.
The recast
Oh,
the
yeah.
entire cast.
Yeah. Except for Lily.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a shit ton under upcoming projects.
Yeah,
How
that one
many of
still
those?
says in development.
How many of those were ones they talked about and were scrapped a long time ago and nobody's ever updated that?
I don't know.
He was probably gonna make a Baby Driver trilogy, to be honest.
It felt like something he could do.
Yeah. Oh, also, I'm recording the video for this too. Like, so we see
Okay.
each other. I'm recording it, but also I don't have to post the video or anything. Just it'll be there.
Go on to Rectum Gaming, be like, hey, podcast.
No, there's a Tonight's Watch YouTube channel that like all the audio was originally going into. It just would auto upload into it. But it
Oh, I
would
know,
just
yeah.
have a weird symbol. That was our original run. It's not set up anymore for some reason.
Oh, but it
Wow.
doesn't matter because I wasn't involved.
exactly. So it wasn't even really Tonight's Watch at that point.
Well,
Speaking
now
of
that I know-
YouTube,
Speaking
who's
of,
your last guest on Rectum Gaming?
they seemed really smart. There were a
They
couple
were really cool and sexy.
people kept breaking into the studio. There were a lot of
Yeah.
guests.
That was wild.
No.
No. Never.
If
Never
that
ever.
happened more often, I might actually watch.
I will say I do what you guys tell me to. So if you say pause the video and make a prediction, that's what I do. And I could not have foreseen what was going to happen.
You know,
I know.
we went from having that special guest to doing block swords.
Yeah, we
You
did.
guys inspired me though. I was so bored at work and I was like, I'm gonna go play some cool math games.
Yeah.
Well, to be
Good.
fair, we were trying to do. We
We
did
were.
a full one. We had like 3 minutes till we were gonna be done, and then the whole thing crashed. And we
Right.
won the game. Freddie Freeman hit a disgusting shot. Yeah, like there's a YouTube that has like The Conjuring 2 is the last one on it. It just auto
That's
uploaded there.
insane. I didn't know this existed, or I forgot.
14
many
views
views
on
does
The
it have?
Conjuring.
14.
Yeah, I know that was our most popular one.
That's
and then we
crazy.
stopped
I'm
doing
gonna-
it for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rub my eye a lot. It's like the Garrett Watts.
What's
Thing.
wrong with my eye?
Yeah, what's
No,
you
no,
got
no, no.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I involuntarily do it like Garrett
Oh.
does when he's talking with Andrew,
I
and he
see.
says like he just does this out of nowhere.
I
I might
always
do that.
have things where I'm like
Or might
messing
freeze
with
my
my
arms.
beard, and I'm trying to not do that.
What
Mm.
do you do, Mark?
Yeah, so much. It's, like
So much.
I can't sit still. I told you guys I tested 99th percentile for hyperactivity, meaning I can't sit still. Every single section of it for every single 5 minutes was 99th percentile of not sitting still. So I just like move around. I'm starting my medication for that tomorrow though, so we'll see
Alright.
how it goes. You'll probably see me because like there's a balloon right here I've been playing with.
Nice.
That's good.
It's a
Is it
Mario
just a regular
balloon.
balloon? Oh, yeah.
It's Mario. There was a party yesterday, Mario party. So
I
What,
thought
is
you
yours
said it
there?
was a Marlboro balloon.
Marble.
More.
Fuck are you?
No, marble. I wonder.
Bieber.
There
Whose
it
birthday
is.
was it?
We celebrated Trini's and Tori's because they're very close together. Tori's was this week or last week, and then Trini's is next week. So
Right.
Got it.
yeah, it was like a combined birthday. Okay, Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
You remember that's what we're gonna
Thoughts?
talk about, Kelly? You seem a little bit
Yeah.
confused. I thought it was funny. What I was telling Luke is that like we can tell that he's just gonna be sitting there. We can tell when he's bored
Yeah.
because we can see him
That's-
now.
Yeah. Well, when
just-
he's here too, God. Well, it's not like he's even doing anything else. He just starts staring off into space.
It is. It happens. I'm listening. I'm just like not looking, and then sometimes I cross over that threshold and I just like am not there. But most of the time I'm listening. It's just I am not looking at anything. But now I can look at your faces, so it'll be better.
It'll be fun to watch you in real time disassociate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I don't think I will this time because I can see you guys.
High hopes.
If anyone's listened to the audio, Matt sounds different because his laptop sucks.
Matt sounds like shit.
Yeah, I'm on my phone because my Discord doesn't like to recognize my computer, so it's great.
It doesn't make any sense, honestly.
The camera is broken.
So that's why you could obviously tell if you're watching a video. If we even post this, am I posting this?
Yes.
Yes,
Uh,
sure.
sure.
Yeah, okay. Just so
Okay.
cheap.
Now that I know I'm being recorded, I'll act more natural.
Ew.
I don't
No,
like
don't
that.
do that. I've been trying to posture correct about a thing to help my posture because it's
Oh,
very bad.
yeah.
So
Your
Mine's
snappy
real
list.
bad.
I should probably be wearing it to be honest. But
What's on my socks?
we
on
could
your-
see them too. Okay.
Rugrat.
No. So they're no longer. I ran out of the 90s Nickelodeon.
Oh.
So there's something different.
Do we get any hints? Is it
No.
a TV show of any sort?
Yeah.
Live action.
Movies,
It's
especially.
a movie. Okay.
Live
yes,
action.
Reanimator.
live action.
Reanimator.
No.
Is it a movie
Great
and
guess.
TV show kind of?
Great guess.
I believe so.
Barnyard.
That's a good guess.
That's a good show.
It's live action, but it's not people. That's a big hint.
Live action, but it's
Oh.
not people. Homeward Bound.
Yes.
Live action, but
So
not
it's claymation.
No. Could you imagine if I had oral on my
Yeah,
socks?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like, did you
yeah.
somehow
Shapey,
find more
one
oral
shapey,
socks?
one shapey, one block.
Yeah.
That'd
How would
be.
you tell
Imagine
them
having
apart?
clay on your feet.
No.
Put them on the bottom so you can step on it constantly.
He'd like it. Socks. Anyway.
Live action, but not people.
So animals.
It's okay. Wait. Here's a hint. It wasn't what's on my sock wasn't my first ever crush because that was Shang from Mulan,
oh,
and then it was Mulan from Mulan. Luke, you'll know. But it was probably like my third.
it was an animal.
No, it's not the no. Yes,
Not,
but no.
It is not an
It was the vibe.
the vibe of an
Oh,
animal.
yeah,
The
yeah.
beast.
No, I did not like Adam.
He was more of a. She
He
was
was
more. Of, yeah. Well, his name was Adam.
His name was Adam, Prince Adam.
If it was cartoon, I
Wait,
would
no,
have said
my
Danny
third-
Phantom.
Wait.
That is a phenomenal
about
guess,
Prince
and I did
Adam?
have a crush. No, Adam was the
Just
name of the
man.
beast. Damn, he was just very slutty. He-Man? Okay, I take it back. My third crush was probably,
Freddie Benson.
no, Naveen from Princess and the Frog.
Right.
And all of you should.
Mhm.
Also had a crush on him. But this is my fourth, and it's not Disney.
Is it a frog? Okay, no.
Yes, it is a frog.
Oh,
You get it now?
no.
The
Frog?
crazy frog from that crazy frog.
That's disgusting.
Luca, did you almost say it?
No, I can't remember a frog.
A live action with a frog in it? Live action movie with a frog.
I'm gonna feel so dumb
You're
when
so
you tell
dumb. It's probably the best movies ever made.
movies.
The best
Plural.
on.
Oh! I know.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
What is it? What is it?
No, don't tell them.
I
don't
don't-
tell 'em.
I
They have to
won't
get
know.
it too.
I won't
They
know.
have to get it too.
How did-
They
how
won't
can I
start
forget
giving
about-
hints.
I
Ask
forget about him.
questions. Ask questions. I'm in love
Is
with
it like a trilogy? Like, is there
No,
multiple movies
if
or
they
one
just
off
make
movie?
It fucking
If
whenever.
you want it to be a trilogy.
What does that mean?
Start asking questions.
There's a frog.
Is it not like an official TV show? Is it like a YouTube thing?
No.
If you want it to be.
if you,
I thought it was a movie. Wait, I thought we said movie.
They're,
Well,
they're
they are
mainly
movies.
I think there's a TV show, Luke. No, probably.
Yeah,
there
isn't
probably
that where
is.
it originated?
I don't know.
Okay. Here's the thing.
They're
They-
old. It's old.
They've
Kidnap Jack Black.
yeah. They went to Manhattan once.
They went to Manhattan
The
once.
Muppets. Kermit.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They're live action, but they're not.
He's a frog.
I-
Can you
Oh.
see?
Yeah.
And I'm in love with him.
I was
good.
thinking
Understandable.
a frog like Shrek 2 frog.
Yeah.
I was very
Right.
confused.
So, but now you understand how it's technically an animal, but you could also see why I have a crush on him.
It's a personified animal. Yeah.
Right.
No,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Look,
Look
I love
at
the Muppets so much. Can we do the Muppets on the podcast?
Yeah. Jason Segel's The Muppets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Amy, right?
Yeah.
And Amy.
And then there's a sequel or something that didn't have either one of them, which is sad.
What?
Yeah,
way.
Muppets Most Wanted.
Was it like Goosebumps?
watch
but
all of
didn't
them,
have
though.
Jack Black?
I think it was Ricky Gervais or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Let me see. I could be so wrong about that.
No, I think you're right. That sounds right.
Muppets Most Wanted. That was a sequel, right?
It
You
is a
get-
Muppets movie. I don't. Is it related at all?
Yeah, it was Ricky Gervais.
If the Muppets are in it.
Yeah.
Tina Fey was in it. It's interesting. I mean, it literally everything is follows. Like, it's every single Muppets thing apparently is connected to each other. So,
Oh yeah.
Are they immortal?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
oh my god.
Okay, but now you guys know the theme of my socks. Now.
Are they all Muppet themed, or is it all?
Jason
There-
Segel themed.
They're all Jason Segel. Wait, but this matches because if I remember correctly, I think Brett Goldstein really loves the Muppets.
That checks out.
That would make sense. I would believe it.
Hey, there's a dog.
So
Yes.
a
That's just
dog.
Honey. She's out of frame now, but yeah. Kona is underneath the bed right now.
Nice.
That's her favorite
Oh,
place to hang
wow.
out.
Which one is an INFJ 9 wing 1 and which one is an ENFP 7 wing 8?
INFJ 911 is Honey that you can't see right now. The one hiding under the bed is the ENFP
Oh, okay.
718.
Ah, okay.
My
You
didn't get that?
brain, No.
Eerily, it's eerie how it matches both. the
Now, why
text
is the
and
E hiding
So-
underneath the bed, though?
Because they're comfy.
but
okay.
That's Kona, who she's very like ho 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 ho, but has to like then hide under the bed.
That's why I ENFP.
Yeah, that
Okay.
and
So-
why, yeah.
So you guys know, Luke is an INFJ 9-wing 1, which is exactly what Kona
Honey.
Honey
I typed honey. like-
INFJ. Okay,
For sure.
and then I'm an ENFP 7-wing 8, which is exactly what the other dog is.
Whoa.
Yeah, Kona is, so.
So it's
That-
literally Luke and Kelly.
And who was
That's
born
what-
first?
I don't know. Honey.
No, I meant
Honey.
I meant the dogs or me. I meant the dogs or us.
That's
Like,
subjective.
did they steal their personality from us, or did we steal
Yeah.
it from them?
Honey's 22, so she's older than Luke. So
Honey is 22.
no, Doug's up to like 13.
Honey, are you 22 years old? Yeah,
It's
you
so
are.
funny that you believed it for half a second. You caught yourself immediately,
Hey.
but for half.
I've seen stranger. You know, I heard a very, very loud noise 2 nights ago, like a bang. Had no idea where it came from. I was scared.
That's me, like most nights where I live.
And then I like looked outside and I saw a
It happens a
shadow.
lot.
Turned out to be my own. I felt like Punxsutawney Phil.
All right, guys,
You
Ted
ever have
Lasso.
days where you
Wait,
feel like
go
a
ahead.
groundhog? Okay.
go
Okay,
ahead.
no.
You what? You ever what?
Have days where you feel like a groundhog?
Very. That was one of them.
Oh,
That was the
God.
night. I saw my shadow. I was like, it's gonna be a chilly winter.
That is
It's the
not how
summer.
that works.
Okay, Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso.
Theodore Lasso.
Did we make the 3D joke in the blockers video, or you didn't see that? Did you, Matt?
3D joke?
Yeah,
think
where we
that was
kept
in the
like putting our
MLB
hand
video.
towards the camera, like,
Like, it looks like Avatar?
Yeah.
That was not in the Blocksters.
Shit. Okay. It'll be in the next
Yeah.
one then.
There was some gold in the MLB The Show video.
I
we were
think
actually in
I fixed my PC, so I think it won't happen anymore, Luke. So
the Tony fixed it?
You,
no. Well, he told me how to.
Nice. He was acting through you.
I could tell that you guys had already filmed something else and were kind of down that it was broken because your postures were like.
Well, Mark didn't tell me that he was recording. I kind of assumed after a little bit, but then he didn't tell me, so I kind of assumed.
It's legal in Arizona.
Yeah, it
What?
Like
To
I could
record
record him, and he doesn't need to know. But I told you
Wild
after.
West out here.
I don't need to tell you before I do it, Luke. So, I mean,
Do you have to
technically,
tell
I
him after?
always do it. I feel like you even. I think the reason the law's there is so you can like record employees if they do something. You don't have to like tell them, and then you can use that against them. But some states like you have to tell them if they're gonna
Nice.
be recorded.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's not great.
Just great.
All right, guys, Ted Lasso.
Who wants to say
What?
I said, who wants to say their thoughts first?
I wanted to see how you guys felt about season 3 first, because I feel like universally everyone loves 1 and 2, but 3 seems to be pretty.
Contentious.
Contentious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys feel about season 3, and then we'll talk about the whole show.
I definitely felt like it had some rocky moments, but overall, I still really liked it, especially by the
Rocky
end. Yeah. I don't think that some of the criticisms that it got, well, I think people blew it out of proportion, but I felt like they were like rooted in something true sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, everyone disliked the "We'll Never Have Paris" episode, and I do think that was the weakest episode, and it did have some issues, but like comparatively speaking, it's not as bad as people make it out to be.
Luke, I can see you, so.
Yeah. I'm feeling a bit contentious. No, I liked it. My biggest problem with this season was we didn't get enough Nate, in my opinion.
Yeah.
At the end of season 2, I really wanted to like see Nick Muhammad just go. I just wanted to see more of him, and it seemed like that was happening in the background, and all of a sudden he quit. Like it showed why and stuff, but I wanted to see a lot more of that.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a very good job, but I wanted to see more, I think, of Nate.
Like with the way they set up the season to be, and then just the
Yeah.
like he wasn't in it as much.
It seems strange because it's like I think they ended it where they wanted to, but they could have gone maybe not a season more, but maybe half a season more. Like
Yeah.
like it was like the weird I don't know. It's like
I
what's
know.
happening with The Crown right now, just so you guys know.
Oh, okay. I would start watching that, but Netflix sucks, and I can't watch anything.
Oh, apparently
haven't-
I have. Apparently Trini has Netflix, so like, I'll be able to watch stuff here. So October's Haunting of Hill House.
You
Usher.
lucky goose.
Well, sure.
Usher's in Haunting of Hill House?
Yeah, he went from The Faculty to Haunting of Hill House.
Guys,
That's the
he's
pipeline.
in the faculty for like total maybe 2 minutes, and he's on the cover.
I was about to say I saw him on the poster. What do you mean?
Yeah.
There's a main character that they just excluded.
That's
from the
not
poster
on the
to put
poster
in
because
Usher.
Usher's in it.
Was he that big of a star that they were like,
I
oh
think-
yeah?
No, because I think he filmed it and then he blew up. And so once the movie got released,
Yeah,
Mm.
it was.
they
it
put
all
him on the
came together
poster.
for him.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like what happened with Leprechaun, where the movie was shelved for a couple years, and then when Friends made it big, they were like, Jen Aniston's in this. Let's release it now.
You guys should watch The Faculty.
Oh, I want to. It's on my list.
All right.
For like.
Elijah. Also
Okay.
Clea.
Clea
Oh,
Duvall
oh, yes.
is
Clea
taking up
Duvall
credit.
does what she always does and plays the coolest fucking person in the world.
Mhm.
Yes.
In the
yes.
movie.
She
Who else
should've
is
been
in that?
Psych.
Josh.
Josh Hartnett, right?
Josh. Yeah, so Luke and I were talking about this where it's like, Clea Duvall technically wasn't in Psych, but she was. Like, in our
she
hearts.
was.
Like,
Was
she
she
should have
not?
been in Psych.
She wasn't, but you
She's
know,
Better Call
like,
Saul.
She was. She was a Better Call Saul.
She was in season 2 of American Horror Story, right? Was that her?
Yes.
Okay,
Wait.
cool.
No. Yeah? No? Wait, who? Which
She's
who?
Sarah Paulson's
Oh,
partner.
yes. Yes.
Okay. I was like,
Also, Chloe Savini
yes.
is in that season, so that's her. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
she's
they're
in.
both. Wow, what a hard hitting season. You got both of them.
Yeah, seriously.
Mark, what
Alright.
are your thoughts on Ted
Sorry
or
for the
Kelly?
tangent.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking up who Cleo Duvall was.
Educate yourself.
She's in a lot of stuff.
Should have been in Psych. I'll just
Should have been
leave
in
it there.
Psych. Well, she was.
She
Spiritually.
was in her heart. She'll be in Psych 4.
Ooh,
Yeah,
so
she's gotta
good,
be.
yeah. I want to hear Kelly's first.
It's the same.
Same as them.
Like, I think it was the weakest season, but it's fine, and people are being fucking dramatic piss babies about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like I
got
liked
some.
it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I don't really think about how stuff could be done differently, at least during Ted Lasso. I just enjoyed it, so I was actually really confused. Even We'll Never Have Paris, I just kind of watched it and enjoyed it, so I don't know, I didn't think too much about it, and so I didn't really have issues. I agree, I thought Nate would be in it more throughout this, like, season with how they set it up, but the way they went with it, I actually enjoyed. Like, I don't know, I was just kind of, like, good with everything that happened. Like, I think season 2 is still my favorite season, but like this one, I probably liked as much as 1, honestly. And I know most people don't feel that way, but I just every time I watched it every week, I had such a good time, and I never really thought too much about it. I'd see people complaining, and I was like, I enjoyed it. I never really thought too much about it.
I think the people on Serialized too are like I would look at those and think that was everyone's opinion, and then I'd realize later that it's really not. It's kind of a very small subset.
IMDb
also-
was actually better than
Yeah,
Serialized for this show.
Because it's on Serialized, it's all bandwagoning.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a couple people don't like it, and their reviews get a ton of likes, and then suddenly everyone is like,
Yep.
this is the biggest deal in the world that you didn't like it. Where it's also like, you're not funny.
Yeah.
No, it's really not.
So
Especially
shut
when
up.
after the 6th time I saw someone making a joke about AI writing an episode, I was like, it wasn't funny the first time. Stop making the same joke over and over again.
Yeah. Oh no, Luke is frozen.
Luke's frozen. Luke, where'd you go?
Oh no.
On my screen before.
There you go.
Can
What if
you hear me?
Yes.
What if he
yes,
wasn't
you're-
frozen? He just disassociated.
That hard?
So on my screen, both Matt and Kelly were frozen, but Mark was fine. So
Oh, gosh.
I don't know. It looked like David Lynch. Kelly was like,
It does. That was just. Wait, I have a couple photos to send you guys. I'll send them right
I
now.
won't be able to see them, but I'll see them later.
Yeah, no, for Ted, people were being nasty about it. And it's like the whole
Yeah,
point of the
I-
show is to be a lighthearted, like, feel-good show, and people are so nasty.
and
Well,
that's
you know,
Well,
why.
now I'm gonna be nasty about them.
Good. Luke, what were you gonna say?
Wait,
I will not be the better person.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it seems on like serialized, if it's a wholesome show kind of like that, either people love it or they can really trash on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Ted Lasso is the only one I'm thinking of because people seem to like the Good Place is high, and that's like sort of the same. But that's not as popular as Ted.
But
so-
serialized wasn't really a thing when those things came out. Like,
Yeah.
it's because serialized like
Yeah.
is big, or like it's growing its audience base while Ted was coming out, so everyone bandwagons and we're like, Succession's so good, Ted Lasso is so bad this season. Like they would just do it
Maybe-
every week. They would be like, look at Barry,
And then
look at
Barry-
Succession, and then they'd be like, Ted Lasso's
Wait.
so much worse.
Here's the
Okay,
theory.
but- Yeah.
So all three, Succession, Barry, Ted Lasso, would come out at the same time.
Yeah.
It was like Succession, Ted Lasso, Barry was right in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then Marvelous Mrs. Maisel was underrated.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen it, so that's my
I-
fault too, but that went under the radar.
I watched it. I watched the whole season, and
You did.
yeah, it's kind that feels kind of accurate. Like it's fine. It's still a good show. It's underwhelming compared to the other shows that were finishing up around the same time. Like
I see.
it's
I need
out
to
of
watch
the
it.
out of the four that were ending at the same time, it was probably the one I had the least amount of fun with. But it's still good, you know. It's
I need
hard.
to-
Man. Oh.
Yes, it is hard.
It's hard to write TV shows, right? And I feel like that's
Yes.
people don't ever take that into consideration. Like unless you've
It's-
actually tried to write something yourself, it's
I
like
know.
it's so hard to do. So
It's
these little
pretty
things
easy
that-
for me.
I knew that
Oh,
was
yeah?
coming. I could see you trying to talk, and I
waiting.
fucking knew you were gonna say it.
See, now you guys are gonna be able to see it. Like, it might be hard for you, but sorry. Not everyone's as
Trini.
talented as me.
Luke says hi.
I
Yeah. Evan says hi.
yeah, dude. Like Ted Lasso, I think people nitpick so much because it's like we live in a world where we have access not only to all the best shows that are coming out currently, but all the previous best shows are everywhere to stream. So we're constantly being able to get like the best writing we've ever seen. Where it's like, yeah, but like, do you know how hard it is to write anything even remotely halfway good?
No.
Like,
Never made it, but
No,
I
no.
know you guys can.
I think Ted season 2 is just so good, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The...
Well, I think.
No, go ahead.
No, season 2 is my favorite, but I also think there are people that don't like season 2 as well.
Really?
Like, I think at least I've seen some reviews, not as much, where it's like they really liked season 1 and season 2 got too heavy. I think, but they still liked it. Is what I kind of saw. Like
I
I
see.
think some people disliked it as it went on more, whereas I don't know. Or season 2 is their favorite.
well,
So maybe
and
my theory is just wrong.
then you get the people who complain about Beard After Hours because it's
I mean,
different.
fucks.
You know?
That movie, that episode fucks so
It's a
hard.
movie. It's a movie.
What
It's
is
a
it? What
movie.
is this? What is this?
No, look at all of them.
I saw all of them.
That was a photo I was trying to take of me in my Garrett sweater. And that's Matt, you'll see it later.
You know, this is
Do you
good
think-
that we're filming our cameras. That works soon because we send pictures on our phones through the podcast, and then we just
Yep.
say, "Oh, good picture,"
Yeah,
and
no,
nobody can
So
understand.
then, like, are you,
That's
the
the
audience
ending.
can see this?
oh my gosh!
Falling over.
Oh my god. Oh, I guess one thing I do wish Ted went into a little bit more was like.
So you do have criticism.
No, sorry, I'm just now thought of
Let's
this.
say you do
Actually.
think about what they would do to
This is what I just thought right now.
No more.
What?
Is the way that his therapist was in season 2 and then like not in season 3?
Yeah.
I wish.
Dr. Sharon Fieldstone, you mean?
Yes, I wish that they maybe explored that a little bit more with Ted this season, and just continued that on. But yeah, I mean that's like 2 is just really good, and like I said, when I tuned in every week to 3, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I cried so much in the finale too. Like it was just
Me too,
constant.
dude.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Kelly, did you cry? You didn't cry. I can tell you didn't.
No.
That's your
Sorry.
thinking. You're now an ENTP now. That's
Sorry.
that's how it works. You don't cry once.
I don't
you
cry.
become-
I'm emotionless.
What is your guys' favorite season? Look at me asking the question. See,
See?
He just pauses.
Oh no.
This is what he gets for trying to start the conversation.
Trying to be involved.
I'm waiting for him to come back.
While we wait for him to come back, I do.
Oh!
Oh, he's back.
Whoa, Avatar.
weight of water.
My favorite season is probably season 2, if I'm being honest.
Are
Okay.
there 4 elements in the last? What
Yeah.
are so?
And
What are we
Yes,
assigned?
I've already done it.
You look
Assign
like
it.
you're praying.
Luke,
You're frozen in the prayer pose.
Wait, I am.
you
Oh,
are.
okay,
You
you're
are-
back, you're back, you're back.
Okay, assign.
Well, of course, you know. Well, here we go. Mark, Earth. Kelly, Fire. Matt, Water. Me, Air.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll take it. All of them are cool.
Or
Oh.
basically, I'm like set in stone that Kelly's Fire, but
Love fire, man.
but I think this works well. I think Mark would be Earth, Matt would be Water, and then like I get Air.
Yeah.
That's just
No, I think that. Mark, do you feel more water or earth?
Probably Earth. I don't like water that much. You guys, I can't hold my breath. I'm afraid to hold my breath. And when I take a shower and I'm doing my face, I have to like, even if it's 5 seconds, I have to start breathing because I'm afraid of drowning.
Mark,
Oh,
did you
dang.
just say you don't like water?
Yeah. Like I
Like-
don't like the beaches, like going to the beach and stuff.
You don't
Oh.
like being submerged in water.
Like
Yeah.
you don't like
Oh.
drinking water.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
Mark,
water.
wait.
Cute.
Do you think this has to do with something at swim lessons when we were a kid? Did
I
something
think so.
happen?
No, nothing
Okay.
happened, but everyone was always down like longer than me. I just get
What if-
scared.
What if you drowned in a past life?
Maybe. I mean,
I did.
as soon as- Oh.
I was
When
on
you
the
were at
Titanic.
a rope?
She's Leonardo DiCaprio. So.
yeah. No, well, no, she's Jack, not Leonardo DiCaprio.
It was
I always
no,
mess
it was
that
the
up.
real Jack on the Titanic, and I drowned in
Oh.
my past life.
Uh-huh.
And then
Well,
I
do you-
played him in the movie.
Mark, do you feel like you're more air or earth?
Earth.
So will determine. Matt, do you feel like you're more air or water?
Probably water. I think I like the way that you did it.
Boom. That's how it's done.
Mom kept telling me that I was the water baby.
What's the water
Excuse me?
baby?
How does
I
that
was
work?
born in a bathtub.
Was that like splish splash? I was taking a bath.
Nice.
No.
What?
I don't. I was the kid that liked water the most.
Oh, oh.
Well, you guys remember me flooding the backyard
Oh
Yes,
yes.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
every summer and me making the
I was playing
saddest
the mud
pool
with you.
imaginable.
In the toy chest.
I
Mhm.
think.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean I'm water. I'm just saying it's a conversation
Yeah.
we just had.
Are you more mud?
Mud.
We played with mud a lot.
We did.
We ate dirt.
I
Not
I mean, I lick dirt with angels, so that counts. But
I used to play in the manure pile at your guys' baseball game.
every
yeah.
one of us did
Because they were
that.
like, our immune system's gonna be good. And then I got 12 years old and had, and then became a germaphobe and had neurological, psychological issues.
That's crazy that they just had like manure piles and they just let
Yeah.
kids play on them. Like, do you guys realize how disgusting that is?
Okay, okay, but take this. On the baseball field, we were just rolling around in manure too, because that's what they used to fertilize the outfield.
true.
And there were
Luke,
clumps
Luke,
of
it
it in
was-
the outfield.
Either Matt or Mark, either one of you guys was doing baseball, and Luke, me and Emily buried you in
Yeah,
the manure.
I remember that. I actually forgot about that till right now. It was the manure, not just dirt. It was manure.
A manure pile.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
can remember the
processed
feeling.
manure. It's like processed manure, so it would like
It was like
explode once it
dirt.
got hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
I remember
it's like
it 'cause
dirt,
it
but
was
it's manure.
more wet.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, if it would rain, it
know.
would get wet, and then it's just poop at that point.
I think we would just call them like the dirt clods when we throw them at each other, but it was straight up.
It was
Yeah.
poopy.
It's poopy.
What a life! What a life!
Like,
What is your Vista doing?
Kelly, get over here! And then they'd like make us eat a granola bar after we were just playing around
Yeah.
in the poopy.
Just healthy. Yeah.
It sounds about right.
Whoa!
Oh, Luke is so low. What is happening? Is this
Oh,
what happens when
this
we usually podcast? Is he starts slouching?
No. Well,
No.
It looks so funny because I can only see
It's just the head.
you guys. Okay, let's bring it back to Ted Lasso. One thing too, I wish they would have done a little more of was I felt like the whole Keely Jack storyline kind of just like came and went really fast.
Yeah.
It's like, if they were gonna do that, to like have some closure with that, it was just like
That's right. They
I-
had half more season. They had half more
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Content.
Well, one thing that I was getting pissed off, I was like, why do Keely's storylines have to always involve whoever she's dating? Even if it's not Roy or Jamie. And it was like, now it was somebody else. Like, it would be fine if she was casually dating Jack, that's fine. But, like, her storyline always revolved around that. So that's why in the last episode, I was really glad that she just, like, kicked both of them out. Because I was getting pissed off at that. Right.
yeah, where it kind of should have been like she had this career that she could have just been focusing on. It could have just been that she decided to focus on her career for a while or anything else, literally
Like-
anything.
I love, like, confirmed by Keely,
Mhm.
but, like, they didn't have to revolve her whole storyline around who she was dating.
Right. Well, and we already knew she was bi.
Yeah, you know
She
what I
had
mean,
mentioned
though.
it. But yeah.
Seeing, like, that sapphic relationship in the show.
Right.
But then it didn't even end well.
No,
I don't know.
I felt weird about that too because I was like, well, then they showed it like where it like fell apart immediately because Jack was being selfish, and I was like, what are we doing? You know, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it was a little bit weird, just the way, like Jack did that, and then was just like out of the show after that.
Out of the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
People
but
also didn't like Zava, like the way they wrote Zava to just be
that
gone
was
too.
fine. I don't care.
I thought it was
you know?
interesting for the couple episodes, and it was to get them to the top of the league, and
Yeah.
then struggle at the top of the league. So, yes, Luke.
Okay.
There's no way. He was completely fine until he starts talking.
It's done. He's done.
He's look at him.
He's back. He's back.
I don't understand.
God damn it, he's
no.
doing a baby voice.
He's cocooning himself.
Let's just pretend he's not here. Like we normally do.
Luke keeps pausing, yet this is the most he's ever interacted on this podcast.
Oh wait, can you hear me when I pause?
No, but
No.
now we can.
Luke,
Now we
when
can
you
hear you.
unpaused, it like sped up what you did in that time, and it looked so funny. No,
He's frozen.
something's wrong.
Luke,
Something's wrong with your
I know,
device.
you're house sitting, but my God, your internet is not good there.
Okay,
Use
can you
your
hear me?
hotspot or
Yes.
something.
Yes.
Showtime and HBO Max sometimes just doesn't work all of a sudden when there's no
Okay.
internet. But all the other apps do. But I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Wonder why when you have no internet.
He pauses again.
This is ridiculous.
Oh my God, Luke! I know you can't hear. I know you're frozen, but you look like you're frozen. What it looks like, meanwhile, from Twin Peaks. Just by the way.
Oh
I
God.
hope he lives. Oh.
No, there he is.
Really? You know, so hopefully this doesn't cut out. Probably will. I watched Blue Velvet last night. I walked
Oh.
into the backyard. The bluest sunset ever.
Luke, I thought you were gonna say that you watched Blue Velvet, went outside, found an ear.
No, if I
Wild.
saw a rock, I cried. Yeah, it's a
I still
Right
haven't
here.
seen that one.
It's really good.
very good.
I
It's
believe you.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's yeah.
We think it might be one of your favorite David Lynch ones.
I
So
watching
the one,
it, I don't know.
the two that you guys have told me that I'd probably like are the Elephant Man
You would love
Yeah.
that one. You would
and the
love that one.
Straight Story.
Right.
You would
I
probably
think you'd
that
like
one.
Blue Velvet.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
give it a-
No, you don't think so, Luke?
no, I do. I just think I don't know. Sometimes when movies are uncomfortable, it could be a hit or miss for you.
Well,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I don't think Mark would like it, but
No,
Nah.
well, yeah, I don't know.
So I've seen little tiny bits and pieces of Blue Velvet, not like stretches, but just like images, kind of like him with his like little gas mask thingy
Yeah.
and stuff. It looks strange.
it's
Compared to
actually
his
not
other ones, it's
Okay.
that
pretty.
weird. Yeah.
It was like the bridge between Dune and Twin Peaks, where it was like
Weird
not as
bridge. Yeah.
not as well. That's what
realist. It's not like Eraserhead.
Yeah. right.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Mark, you look pissed off.
Oh no, I was just distracted. I wasn't listening.
I know you were. You were acting like Luke.
Sorry, I have on the second monitor. It's a recap of season 1 and 2 of Ted Lasso,
nice.
so I was watching that, and I forgot. I always
Okay.
forget that Rebecca was bad at first. Like she was like
Right?
the
Was she?
well, she
People-
was the. She wasn't even really the antagonist, but she. You know what I'm trying to say.
The thing that I like is that it would have been very easy to try to do the thing where it's just like basically make her the owner from Major League, where they just play her off as just being vindictive and evil. But they're like, no, let's actually give her legit motivation that you can understand.
Mm-hmm.
That is okay. One thing I really like about this show is that it's about a male football team, and so there are a limited amount of female characters, but they
Yeah.
do take a lot of care in writing these characters like real people and
Yeah.
like good representation. So I always appreciate that.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
And like, yeah.
no, continue. I was gonna
No,
ask
go.
who you guys' favorite character was.
Oh, buddy, I don't know if I can choose a favorite.
I have
is
mine.
Rebecca.
I have mine. Mine is.
Wait, let me guess. Let me guess. Let me
Decided.
guess.
Yeah,
Jamie.
Yours is Keely.
Mine's is Jamie.
Dang it.
He's so
Jamie was good.
dumb.
Matt, I know yours.
I don't know. I don't think I
Matt
can...
doesn't even know his.
It's Ted. Before you even figured out, I know it. Yours is Ted.
I think
Maybe not. Maybe
I
it's
don't
really-
know. I like a lot of the characters. I do want to say a character that I think is underrated is Sam Obisanya.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's my. Okay, Rebecca's my favorite. Sam.
Because he's great, but he
Sam.
doesn't like get into the conversation because he's like kind of a secondary character most of the show, except for towards the end of the show he got more and more screen time. Which
I
I
think he
love.
got more in 2 than in 3.
Yeah.
That is true. I
When he
always
was
loved
dating
whatever
Rebecca.
they did with him, though. It was always really good stuff.
Yeah. Luke, who's yours?
Wait, did you guys not hear me when I said it?
We were all talking over each other.
We were all
Okay.
talking over you.
I thought I froze again.
No.
It's Rebecca.
Oh, you did say that.
Okay.
No, we all
Yeah,
heard that. I
I
just
did not. I
Rebecca.
forgot.
wasn't listening.
It's Rebecca and Sam Obisanya.
Okay.
Do you think if I saw Sam Obisanya in a Denny's?
Yes, you guys would be friends.
Okay, thank you.
He'd probably buy you some toast. 'Cause
Me
you
and
would-
Sam.
You and Sam.
Kelly, did you say yours?
Well, this is hard because Ted, cutie patootie. Beard, cutie patootie. Rebecca, cutie patootie.
Oh yeah.
Keely, cutie patootie.
Yeah.
Jamie, cutie patootie.
Yeah.
Sam, cutie patootie. Colin, cutie
Yeah.
patootie.
Yeah.
Isaac, cutie patootie.
Yeah.
But you know who's a cutie patootie and serves the most cunt?
Who?
Yeah.
Trent Krim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. What was he?
Right. Trent Krim, yeah. This season, I really like Trent Krim in this season too.
He was.
Also, it's probably, I mean, like, it's Trent, but it's also Keely.
He was wearing some of the
And
best
Jamie.
shirts this season. I don't remember what it was in the finale. He was wearing a shirt where, like, I don't remember what it was, but I had to point it out to Katie. I was like, "Oh, do you see the shirt he's wearing?" Like, it was.
Was it
I
the
think
Dolly Parton one?
There was that one. Oh, I think he was wearing a Fleetwood Mac shirt, and I was like, "God, he's so cool."
I love it.
Trent.
Trent Krim.
Oh, that makes
I think season 3, Jamie might be my favorite character of
I love
the season.
Jamie.
It's harder if you say like the whole show because he's so different from start to finish.
He's always dumb.
I think it's just because he like clearly like had altruistic intentions this season. Like he was clearly trying to be a really good guy, and I like that a lot more than him being a shithead. Like he was funny no matter what, but like when he was just kind of being an asshole, it's not as funny to me as when he was like being nice and like teaching Roy how to ride a bike.
Phil Dunster is so charismatic.
I know.
It's like, even when he's being an asshole, I'm like glued to the screen. Like, holy shit.
What? And he put extra money in Nate's little box in the.
I know.
But in the first season, he put gum in there.
He put the
Like,
gum.
oh, Jamie, he's my favorite.
I didn't watch the video, but I saw a thumbnail for a video that was Phil Dunster reading like thirst tweets about him.
I watched it.
Oh, did you?
Didn't it come out like 2 days ago?
Yeah, the thumbnail just said Phil Dunster fill me like a dumpster, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
He was more, throughout the video, he was more concerned about Gen Z grammar than realizing anything.
The problem, the hard part with the show is every character, honestly, other than the ones
They're
you're
also
supposed to hate, like,
Yeah.
they're all really good. Like, even Danny Rojas.
That's Judy Patootie, favorite character.
The it was really weird when Danny Rojas showed up in Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
That was crazy.
Threw me off.
It was just his voice as a Transformer, Kelly, but he, like, physically was in Venom. Like, the end credit scene of Venom. Like, what the fuck is that? Every time he's in anything else, I'm so confused.
I'm glad that Rupert finally got his comeuppance at the end of Ted Lasso. In a way. I wish there'd be more, but at least he got fired.
She got kicked in the balls.
Well, he loves everyone loving him, so the fact that everyone hates him now is, like, that's the worst thing for him, I think.
So everyone actually knows his, like, true self now, because, like, he was never presenting, like, his true colors to the public.
Mm-hmm. What's interesting did with Nate is something you had said, Kelly, is like when we watched season 2 is like Nate always had those tendencies in season 1 that he could, like, he was selfish and like kind of nasty sometimes towards people, and he like, so you could see the evolution to where he ended season 2 at, but then in season 3 he like starts that way, but then it's just like he did have good qualities and all those were showing. So I think it's interesting. I would have liked, now that Luke has mentioned it, like maybe just more of an arc in season 3 to come back.
Yeah.
But I feel like he was always going to come back.
Yeah.
It was just,
yeah, for sure.
But the way when he was crying and talking to Ted in the finale, man, that was I was really a mess. I was a mess.
Cry.
The thing that was making me mad is some people in reviews, to try to be funny, they're like, even when Nate was like starting to get better, or even when he was like kind of fully redeemed at that point, they're like, I don't care, still hate him. I was like, do you guys?
But they love Jamie.
Yeah, it's like, guys, yes, he was being a dick for a while, but he didn't do anything irredeemable, and he's learned his lesson, and he's back now. There's the people who are like, nope, gonna hate him forever no matter what. I'm like, guys,
right? Because like they treat tearing up that sign like he committed murder, like he committed a manslaughter at the end of the season.
Yeah,
and then like
he's no Kendall Rose. Like, he was being a dick for a while, but he learned his lesson.
Hey, Mark. Well, he has self-respect without having to put other people down now.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and then Ted is like just rips up the sign earlier in the season. Ooh, my heart. But he's just like, it's fine, guys. Well, he also wanted everyone to forgive Nate. Like, but what I did like that the team was already like, no, you're good. We want you to come back. I actually liked that the three
Yeah.
showed up to his it was at his work, right? And they're just
Yeah.
like, we want you back. Like I liked that Beard had trouble forgiving him, but everyone else was like, you're good. Like he already quit the so they already knew he didn't want to be there anymore, and they saw him working there and were just like, no, let's have like I just really like that they all
But-
are kind of like Ted now.
Yeah.
The scene with Beard and Nate was really good.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
The
That-
whole finale.
I loved that too because we
That
never
was
really.
Beard
a lot-
lore.
Yeah, we haven't really gotten a lot of Beard lore about what he was like, and
Yeah.
that one scene, it's like that's all you need to know to fully understand Beard and his life, his
Friendship with
personality.
Ted,
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
And it makes him leaving in the finale even better. Of like he can be on his own without Ted now.
Yeah.
So I like that he decided to stay too.
What are you drinking, Luke?
It's water.
Mark hates
Show me.
water. Don't show him.
Hey, I'm drinking water. That's the tiniest amount of water I've ever seen.
The end of the glass, the cup.
Kelly, I have a confession. I've been afraid
No.
to tell you.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad?
Confessions.
No,
Yeah.
jeez. I like
Speaking of
diet
confessions.
cran raspberry better than regular cran raspberry.
You're disgusting.
Mark,
You're
That's
a
good.
vile human.
It's
good.
good.
It's
No,
good.
it tastes like juicy drop pop. It is too
And
sweet.
juicy
Juice
drop
Pop is
are-
good.
It's too sweet. I don't want to be drinking candy.
Why not?
Wait,
Little,
It has
little.
less
Diet
sugar.
how would the diet be sweeter than the regular?
It tastes so much sweeter because the regular is kind of sour, on purpose.
Sour sweet gone.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I like the diet one too, if I'm being honest. And I like them
I
both.
like it. I
The
like
diet is what Grandma Jean used to have. Oh
Yeah.
man, I would
Yeah.
just
Yes.
just
You
Pretty
know, I-
crazy.
good stuff.
Yeah. I want to bake those cookies that she used to bake.
Yes.
The were they Toll House? Yeah, they were awesome.
They
The
were.
Halloween themed.
Or the
Yeah.
Christmas ones, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I miss them.
Those,
Those are awesome.
the first time I was in Tucson, I could never find them. They're sold out, but I've been able to get them up here, both
Yeah.
Halloweens.
Oh, good.
So.
Yeah.
You get
They
that
sell them
with-
year round. It's just like not like Halloween themed. Like I think it has like a
Oh.
unicorn on it right now or something. But it's the exact same thing that tastes the same. So
I feel like it tastes different in October.
it just doesn't hit.
This is
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going. Roy. I really
Roy.
like Roy 1 and 2. I feel like not as much in 3, except for when he was with Jamie. I think it was the stuff with Keeley that I didn't like as much for Roy. Good.
It felt weird to me. Like he was being like understanding, and then when he asked her who she sent that video to, I was like,
Yeah.
it felt like weird and out of character for Roy at that point in the show for me. How
don't
do you
know.
guys feel with that?
I do love Roy as a character, right? But he
Yeah.
fucking throughout the show he pissed me off because well, I think it's because everyone like fucking loves him no matter what he does. But like
Yeah.
he's being a piss baby about shit. He
Yeah.
quit because he thought he was gonna get fired.
Mhm.
In
Yep.
him and Keely's relationship, where you're like, he needs to fucking suck it up and get character development.
Well, part of the reason I like that though is because he acts so strong, but he acts like a child. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
and that's what I like, and that's why I like Roy, because he's so tough and mean, but he acts like a sixth grader about stuff sometimes, and I feel like by the end of the show he's getting better about that, so he's gonna continue working, like, and that's kind of what he said was like, he wanted to join the Diamond Dogs and everything, like he's learning,
Yeah.
so like he would piss me
It was-
off, but I liked that he's just like he's more immature than Jamie most of the time, to be
Yes.
honest.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what also kind of like made me pissed off at his character was how he would like shit on Jamie when I'm like, you're doing the same thing,
Yeah.
just in a
Right.
different way, where it's just frustrating, you know. But that's why I really liked the ending, because he needs to work on himself if
For
he's ever
sure.
gonna get back with Keely, and he's talking to my best friend, Dr. Sharon Fields.
Yeah.
Oh, that
He
was
needs
good.
it.
That was so good. I'm glad they recognized that though. It wasn't like, oh, everyone loves Roy. He's like the best. Like they understood what he was doing was unhealthy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was a funny reveal to show that Jamie had a poster of Roy in his childhood bedroom, and I was like,
He
that
says
explains.
that. He
Did
says
he say
it
that
season
earlier?
1. Season
Oh,
1.
man.
The banquet episode. He tells
Oh,
Roy that
yeah.
he used to have a poster of him in his room.
Used to.
And so it was such a but it was such like a blow when he met him and he was an asshole.
Yeah. It informs a lot to show that he also
What are you
had
doing?
Ignore me. Something fell. Continue.
he also had one of Keeley, and it's like I feel like you put that one up later.
Bisexual behavior though.
For sure.
That was really funny in that one episode where they asked if anyone was bi, and everyone looked at Jamie, and he was like, "Oh, you guys."
He didn't deny it.
You didn't deny it, yeah.
His dangly cross earring? I know what you are.
Honestly, they could be a throuple too.
That's what I
That's
want.
Kind of what happened.
And honestly, that's
Yeah.
kind of what happened. That's kind of what they imply at the end.
It is crazy that this started as a short to was it the World Cup, like a teaser for the World Cup or something. Because it was not.
something,
It was not SNL. It was just NBC doing it as like
It
a
was-
gag.
Yeah, they had a couple of them, but yeah, I don't know what it was for.
I don't know, but it was like 6 years before the show started or something, and it's like crazy that happened. And even though people have problems with season 3 and they love to shit on it, it's still like one of my favorite shows. Like season 3 did
Yeah.
not bug me nearly as much as other people, and it's like
No.
all this came over like some stupid short that they did on NBC.
Yeah.
Well, and it's crazy because like I've watched one of the shorts, and it's just like the joke. There's none of like the heart.
Yeah.
The fact that they were able to do so much of it, that's part of the reason why I liked it so much. It's like regardless of how you feel about the execution, I think what they're trying to say is really, really good, and something that a lot of shows don't go for really. They especially in the 2000s and 2010s, things got pretty cynical.
Oh,
And-
jeez, yeah.
In everywhere, not just TV, movies, just people in general, and for good reason. There was a lot going on in the world that makes people cynical, but it's nice to see a little bit of optimism now.
Some TV. Speaking of, they just dropped a sneak peek for Heartstopper season 2.
What?
Hell yeah! How am I gonna watch it?
Oh shit!
Crap.
Oh no!
Crap.
Luke, you,
know, I
can watch
haven't-
it with me because it's in August.
Oh, yes, that's true. That's what we were going to do anyway. Okay, that's good. I actually haven't tested Netflix on my TV yet because I haven't watched anything. But Matt said that it's not working. It doesn't
I
work
can
for you.
I can show you what it looks like when I go, because the first time I did it was like, hey, do you like want to make this your primary household?
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Yeah,
Okay,
that happened
I
at
don't
Mom and
pay
Dad's
for it.
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, if I remember correctly, I think there are jokes like that were in the initial skit for Ted Lasso that are in the pilot of the first episode.
Mhm.
They
It's
are.
like
Yeah.
same
It's
jokes.
really
It's
funny.
funny.
It's
just so
mostly
many
just
years,
the,
too.
like the skits were just mainly like difference between US and UK stuff. Like it was all jokes about that, and those are the ones that made it over. But I love how they're able to take that and just like had 13,000 layers of depth to his character.
Oh my god. When he knew that it was offsides, oh man,
Oh,
I cried.
I know.
I cried it over everything in the finale though. But once he sat down, knew it was offsides, I was like, look at him go.
So
My
Kelly,
Pookie.
you know that cat named Stevens?
Steven.
The cat Stevens is a
The
singer.
cat.
Cat Stevens is a singer.
Steven the cat?
Yes.
I only know Pete.
Yeah, when Father and Son is one of those songs that I really love but makes me very sad, and that's when they started playing at the end of the episode. That's when I broke down, man.
Well, then is it fitting we're doing this on Father's Day?
I think
Instead of spending time with our actual father?
Hey guys, I was able to get into Netflix.
He's working out!
You were
You guys-
good at you got into Netflix?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
worked.
It's gonna kick mom and dad out.
yeah.
It didn't even ask me anything. That's weird because before it did.
Huh.
Did they go back on what they were saying?
I don't know.
Okay, that's really weird.
Dang.
If I can watch Heartstopper, I'm gonna. That's
Yes.
that's weird. The only reason I haven't watched Black Mirror is because I thought I wasn't able to.
Did it
Show
already
the-
come out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this week though.
Have you watched it, Marky?
No, I honestly forgot, and I've been busy. So
I think I haven't watched it because I want to be surprised, but I think maybe What We Do in the Shadows trailer came out.
Oh.
It did. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
I haven't watched it though because I want to
haven't-
be surprised.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I saw on YouTube.
That's July.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you think did mom and dad upgrade to the Netflix that lets you have it everywhere?
I don't
there still isn't one that lets you have it everywhere. Like everyone would still have to do it. It's like they pay for the
Oh.
highest one, but you'd still have to pay other households. So Kelly, you should definitely
Oh.
try to make sure you can still get in now that Matt got in.
Later.
No, not now. Ted Lasso, it's honestly one of my favorite things just because of the characters and the fact that they spent so much time on the characters when it could be the dumbest show of all time that's 6 episodes. And instead they like just focused on the characters. And that's why it's so good. Oh, what
And
I
you
saw,
guys-
Matt, too, is that like, you know how people are saying, you're saying that it was very wholesome and some stuff is like
Yeah.
that. People are saying that Shrinking is like that too, of like it's dumb, but like the overall themes are more wholesome. So I like that Apple TV has a
Yeah.
couple shows that are going towards that.
It's
The
just
Brett
Brett
Mo-
Goldstein. Yeah.
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 Mom and Dad are watching Shrinking. Well, cause like you know how I asked you for that code, Mark?
Yes.
It's cause I signed into I helped them sign into Apple on their TV, and they're like suddenly like this is the best thing that's ever happened to us.
Really?
They're like, because they're having trouble. They're always having trouble figuring out what shows to watch, and now they have Apple, and they're like, gonna watch everything.
Nice.
Have they not
On
watched
there.
Severance?
They
Yes,
have, but we
yeah.
watched it
Oh.
together.
Okay.
Good.
Drinking. Yeah, Mark,
Need to
I
watch
feel you
that.
there. It's like it's silly and dumb, but like at the heart of it is like it's all about caring for other people too,
Yeah.
right? It's very empathetic, and I appreciate it.
So I saw that Brett Goldstein, you know how like I had heard that just they were like, yes, you should play Roy.
Yeah.
I heard that it was like kind of different where he thought that he should play Roy reading the scripts and then but felt bad and didn't want to say it to put him on the spot, so then he sent in an audition tape after the fact, and then they're like, okay, we're not going to see anybody else, you have it. Like, but he
That
sent it in
sounds
like everybody else did.
Without telling them to, he sent in what.
Yeah, he said he didn't want them to
He
feel
was
pressured
nervous.
or awkward in the room if he brought it up, so he just waited till after they were writing it and then sent in the audition tape for it.
That's really funny. That sounds more realistic too. That's how that would probably.
That's
go.
hilarious. Because he says he's like such a soft-spoken person, they didn't think if he mentioned it, they wouldn't have thought it. So he was like, I just got to do the audition like everybody else. But then,
I want to see. Like, I've never seen an interview with him. I want to see what his personality is like, because I've never
I've
seen him
met him.
not in character. Oh yeah.
You don't know.
On the
You
set of
want to know what
Titanic?
he's like? Do you want
What?
to know what he's like in real life? He's a cutie
Yeah.
patootie.
Oh, yeah,
oh.
Did you meet him in a Denny's?
Parking lot.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You guys. So,
Wild.
one other thing with Ted Lasso, with you know how I feel about things like psychics and stuff.
You
the
love
whole
'em.
thing-
Yeah,
Yeah.
you went to
You
a psychic
are one!
recently.
You
You believe in
Oh,
astrology?
You
sense.
think
I am a psychic. I have
He's
my third eye right here.
he's a Gemini and believes in all of it. So
He's two-faced.
Rebecca's whole thing with the psychic, I felt like they could have. I felt weird about how they were like how they did that kinda, because like I like that she was like skeptical, and then she was like it was more that she was like she knew she was just seeing things because it was on her mind, right? But like I don't know, the storyline kind of seemed to just kind of I don't know, the execution was just kind of strange to me. Yes,
I honestly haven't thought about it on it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess because it did come back eventually because she's
It
gonna
did.
become a mom with that person.
And
we
I
presume.
don't know. I don't know if I'm being cynical or an asshole, but I don't like that he showed up back at the end.
You know what? I felt
Because I liked that it was just one night thing and they never got each other's names and it was just this perfect little night.
I I just thought it was weird too. So like, what are the odds that she runs into him again? They're not even.
This show, what are the odds of a lot of things happening?
Yeah.
I
But,
liked it. I liked the closure of knowing they're gonna fall in love. But you know how I am with that shit. Hence why normal
Yeah.
people fucking ruined me.
I
Yeah.
think
Ooh.
Normal people?
Llama Leeple.
What?
normal people. Is that what you
Huh?
said?
When I brought over to this house, blah.
Oh shit. Guys, I'm
Nice.
halfway through the audiobook. I'm gonna cry again.
I still haven't watched the show.
Watch
I
it.
don't want to.
No?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Kelly probably won't like
You can. You
Matt,
can
you'll
watch
probably
it,
like
Matt.
it.
Oh, I will watch it. It's the matter of when.
Matt, watch Jury Duty.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm finishing up some shows and then I'll do it. I have one episode of The Wire left. I have,
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
And I think I have 12 chapters left in Avatar: The Last
Oh
Airbender.
shit.
That's what I need to.
So
Yeah.
when I'm done, I'll start doing some of that. Other
Jury
stuff.
Duty, just get like that one's gonna be quick. I could do it in a day and a half or a day.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Luke and I watched it in a day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shoot, Ronald. What was
Guys,
the
did you
thing
know-
with jumping on the bed? What was that called?
Soaking?
Soaking? That was just...
Okay, so
Oh.
I
Wait, have you guys never heard of soaking?
no.
You know, I actually have.
I knew it.
Yeah,
know
I
it.
Oh, that's a
had before.
thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a thing amongst specifically the Mormon population.
Yeah.
Loopholes. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was actually... I thought they made it up for the show because Ronald
No,
didn't know what it was either.
I've heard it before. It's a thing.
I showed that
Whatever.
show to mom and dad.
Yeah.
Oh, but that was their favorite episode. They thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
The video
I can
of
see.
James Marston jumping on the bed. That's also the episode with the poopy. Oh wait, Matt, you haven't seen it.
also,
Just
just
doesn't mean anything.
the
to
fact
me.
that
It's okay.
that he was like smaller jumps. She's like higher jumps, and James is just jumping as high as possible.
So the fact that that's a video that exists.
It's
is
just so
funny.
fact that they still film that when he's not around, and the fact
Yeah.
like it's just like they didn't need to do that.
Well, Luke and I were talking about that's why the show works is because they're having them talk to the camera as the characters, even
Yeah,
though they
he's not
know we
around.
know that they're yeah, they're just
And
doing-
Ronald's
that
not
one-
there.
That one of the birthday party one where Inez was like, the camera was like up like this from that angle, and she was like, I imagined her taller and blonder, and that she loved what was his name?
Ross.
And that she loved Ross. It was so dumb. Like they didn't need to do that.
I love when they like those ones because like we know he's not there. You can tell sometimes that like no one else is in the room and it's like filmed after hours. I'm like, why are they doing
They're just
this?
having fun.
Yeah.
The side adventures was just the actors. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. There
That
were
one's-
side plots that didn't involve Ronald.
Poor Ronald.
what channel is this on, or what streaming service?
Amazon.
What?
Amazon.
Optimus.
Yeah, it's on
Amazon.
Optimus.
Okay. there was a lot of words.
My
coming-
name
It was
is
originally-
Optimus Prime.
It's a freebie original, but it goes on Prime.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have the freebie app on my TV.
Honestly, the
Wait, that
Prime
has
app worked
ads,
like
no?
shit. The Prime ad was, or the Prime app was horrible for me when I was trying to watch it. It would just fuck
Really?
up
It was
all the
fine
time.
for
Yeah.
us.
Really? Oh.
I was about to go
Maybe
watch
you're
it
the
freebie.
problem.
My name is Optimus Prime.
For going back to Ted Lasso,
Oh,
I think it's a lot easier to talk about the things that you might like have an issue with. I think it's much more positive than negative, though. Like,
Yeah.
if I had to like go through all the things I really like, there are a lot of them. Especially like
Yes, yeah.
you know, like Mom City and So Long Farewell are like my favorite episodes of the season. So I think they're a great way to close it out.
oh yeah. Well, just the whole show being uplifting.
Yeah.
I really liked it, and I'm glad you guys liked it so much because I remember I watched it and I think I told everyone to watch it because I was
Yeah.
like, it is worth it 100%.
Yeah.
It just makes me very happy, and I want more shows like this that make me feel good
Also-
because I watched Succession and it is good, but I feel bad.
Makes me feel icky.
Very popular wholesome show that's probably gonna go on for a long time. Abbott.
That's true.
Abbott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good point.
Yep.
Yep. See, that's something that's filmed in the way that like The Office is filmed, but it's
But
like
better.
so much more wholesome than something
Oh
like
yeah,
The Office.
less like it doesn't make me like want to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then Abbott Elementary just keeps getting more and more popular, so it's probably gonna keep going. They keep getting guest stars where I'm like, ooh, like Janine's sister is Iowa Debris, and I was like, what? The star of Bottoms, Iowa Debris.
Oh.
And like Taraji P Henson was her mom, and
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap, like that's crazy.
Love it.
Like The Good Place was that same type of way of like
What?
it's just wholesome.
I'm in season 3.
Oh,
It's all
that's
been
good.
like it's been shifting towards that. I think it's all just like a sign of the way the world is. Like when The Office aired, it was right in that cynical time, like I was talking about, and it's not like a cynical show, but it is very much like cringe humor. Like you're
Yeah.
supposed to
And Michael's horrible, so.
cringe at Michael, right? Exactly.
But what I think is funny is Michael. Is it Michael Schur? What's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does that, and then the Parks and Rec, which is more wholesome, but kind of like an in
Yeah.
between, and then The Good Place, which is like way more
Yeah.
wholesome than both.
And he also did
He
Brooklyn
did
Nine-Nine
Brooklyn
too.
Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
So it was like his next 3 were just like
More
my
wholesome.
favorite
Yeah.
comedies.
Dude.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec does have some of the cringiest moments to me though with Jerry,
Oh.
because of how
Yeah.
mean they were to Jerry. Always made me uncomfortable. Like
Oh,
it was
suck
funny.
it up.
It was funny to an extent, but like sometimes it'd get to the point where I was like, I like Jerry, leave Jerry alone.
What I liked about Parks and Rec with Jerry is that Jerry lived the best life, and he kind of
Yeah.
didn't. He just like
Fair.
they
Yeah.
were all mean to him, but it was their own problem, is what they made it out. Like they're like, this
Yeah.
guy's actually doing good.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your guys' ranking of the 4? Or
Oh.
what are our assignments?
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh no! But then you get. So Office kind of got trashed on in the last few minutes, but Matt, you're
Okay.
The Office.
Oh no, I still really like The Office.
Yeah,
Don't
I
get
do
me
too.
wrong.
I do.
The
It's
too.
funny.
Office-
Yeah, it's good.
I know that this isn't the Office podcast,
It's about to
but
be.
the Office is good. My
Yeah.
problem with it is
Yeah.
everybody in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up about it.
It's kind of like
annoying.
you know what's weird is that everyone talks about Seinfeld like it's like the universe's gift to humanity, and I've only ever really watched one full episode of it, but I was like, I don't think this is that funny. And it's not like that with The Office. I do think it's funny, but it's like people talk about it like it's the holy grail of TV shows, and it's like, hey, calm down a little bit. Why don't you?
There's like 30-year-old white men make it their whole personality.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's just the fact that there's so many other shows that are so much better than it, even though it's like good.
It is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
I
just-
will
You
say-
are signed in.
Yeah, I will say seasons 3, 4, and 5 of The Office are really good.
Mhm.
I actually really like those seasons.
And it's
Because
yeah.
I think Michael isn't as bad in there because they already like set him up to be that way. It's more dumb, and
Yeah,
that's when it
he
was
is funny.
better. Yeah,
At
Because
its
Steve
peak-
Carell is good.
yeah.
Yes.
He makes it
At- season 5, I think, is The Office's peak, and at its peak, it is like top tier comedy show, like of all time. It's definitely up in the conversation. I will say the last couple seasons of The Office definitely fell off, though. Like they're not terrible, but they're not like top tier. So it's just weird because I feel like people like to just they take it for granted. They're like, yeah, that one's the best one. It's like, okay, but tell me why.
Yeah.
It's just you grew up with it, right? That was what was popular, you know.
Nice.
Bringing it back to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, so
Nice.
Matt, you're The Office. I think
Okay.
Mark, you're Parks and Rec. Kelly, you're Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm Good Place.
Who,
How does
me?
that sound? Yes. How does that all sound?
Luke,
That sounds
you're for sure the good place. I know that for sure. And all the other ones, well, sure.
No, I think Mark's Def Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
That makes
I
sense.
because I think Kelly is really Brooklyn Nine-Nine because
But you
of
wouldn't
Jake.
expect it.
Yeah, I think
For
Jake
Andy.
and Holt, just like them together, it just like I don't know. For some reason, that's very Kelly.
Yeah.
And pimento. Just pimento
and
in
pimento.
ginger.
And then I don't know. I feel like that. How does that sound?
That sounds
That
right.
sounds good.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds right.
This is important stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
It
I
is
didn't
important.
read all your. Oh no, I did read all your stuff. I just didn't understand all your David Lynch stuff that you sent. Because I
I
haven't
also
seen
sent
most of the
one.
movies.
I don't know if one of them came through or not. That was one that Kelly and I had been working on for Twin Peaks, but I accidentally might have sent it in, but then I tried to delete it, but on my phone it didn't delete.
I don't
Whole
think we
thing.
saw it.
I didn't
Okay.
see it. I don't think.
Luke, did you put our names down in our favorite colors?
I did, and
Oh.
I did, and it was interesting that Kelly, our favorite colors are green and brown, and that fit
like doing-
the font exactly, and I was like,
Yeah.
whoa. But
That
no,
is
I did,
cool.
and then Matt, you got blue, Mark got purple. There was no lavender, so I had to just go.
Oh wait, yeah,
straight
because
purple.
both of you guys are
Wait,
purple,
is yours
right?
blue? I don't know. I kind of took a guess on that.
I thought Matt's was also purple.
It's
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
I don't really have like. I would if I had to pick one, I would probably say like a darker purple. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like.
Good to know. Good to know.
Hold on. Kind of like this is a Courtline Steelbook. Kind of like.
Oh, that is the
Literally,
sickest steelbook
you
I've ever
just
seen in
wanted to
my
show
life.
off your
Yeah,
Coraline Steelbook.
that was fucking.
Yes,
I've
I-
got
we
it all
did
over
get
my
That was a
screen.
stretch.
Okay, that's good to know.
I was thinking about Coraline. Literally this morning when I woke up.
Yeah, Katie loves Coraline. It's like
It's
one of her favorites.
phenomenal.
And it's great.
I haven't seen
Uh,
it.
It's a trip, man. I also have the book, and I read the book kind of recently.
I heard that the book is like fucking terrifying. Apparently there's a basement scene.
It's well, yeah, okay, but it is like it's a horror book written for kids, though. So it's like it is like toned down enough. It's not like some of the stuff I've read by Stephen King, where you're like,
Yeah, you want to know a horror book that isn't written for kids? This hunk.
Luke's almost done with it,
Yes,
and I'm
almost
100
there.
pages in.
oh man, Luke, how long has it taken you to get that far into that?
Couple weeks? No,
I-
3 weeks.
That's pretty good.
I
I'm
forget
reading
when I
The
started.
Stand, and it's.
I saw that you started, and
Luke.
I was gonna read it after. Oh, I gotta show the people. Like, cool. I was gonna read it after it.
hmm
I think, or it depends because it's longer, so I might have to take a break. But
The beautiful stand.
Nice, the beautiful one.
boom,
Is that
boom.
the full uncut 1,300 page?
Yes. I
It's
also have
not
the original copy.
circumcised.
Oh, do you? I know you have like 3,
This
4 different copies, but Luke,
Yeah.
I don't think you have my copy.
Oh, now he's gonna show us another.
Oh
Let me
my
see.
god.
Luke,
It's a new copy.
Oh no, I have not seen that. You know
oh, that
that
looks
pub.
like it's a pain in the ass to read.
You know
It's
that
that big
You know
of
how
a
hard
book.
this is to hold.
Yeah.
that poster popped off.
That
Too
book-
bad people hate the show. I don't know why. I mean, I'll have to see it myself. I probably won't like it depending
Like,
based on what people say, but
look
I
at
don't
how-
know.
That looks
Hate
like a cross.
Yeah, and
No
then
way!
yeah, and then him with-
What?
on the RV with the crow underneath. Like I think
cross.
that's really good.
Oh.
But yeah, from what I heard, the art is the best part about it.
Why did I burn it?
Matt, don't jump scare
Okay.
Kelly like that.
Ah.
I need to read more, but I'm audio listening normal people.
Nice.
And maybe once I'm on ADHD medication, I can actually like pay attention to reading or something.
You don't need it if you don't want to. You know?
Yeah,
I've been in a reading slump for 6 months.
Yeah.
That was me for like probably like 8 months or so before I started rereading some Stephen King. It got me kind of out of the slump.
Yeah, Luke and I are supposed to be reading it at the same time, but he's 1,000 pages ahead of me. So
no. Well,
900.
yeah.
I started reading it, and then I went back and I decided I wanted to read them a little more chronologically, which is why I stopped for a second. But I'll get back to it eventually.
I have to pee.
One more thing I was gonna say about Ted.
Well, no, like we could keep it going. I'll gone and then I'll be back.
You'll gone, and then you'll be back.
Okay.
You talk about whatever you want, though. Say what you want.
Yeah, you can go. It's fine. And I was gonna say that Jamie with his dad, I think the subtlety of like not like they just kind of showed that his dad was in rehab, and then they didn't have to show that conversation of that they had at the end of the show. It was just like they showed he was in rehab, and then they showed them talking in rehab. I like that because it wasn't like pounding it home like they're reconnecting. It's just kind of like they're starting to build that relationship, and I liked that development. of just not being super heavy-handed on like, look how terrible his dad is. They're gonna have a conversation. I liked the way they did that.
Well, I also loved that he was like during the Mom City episode, he was so concerned. They were like they had a whole conversation about how he hasn't seen his dad since he punched him in the face, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then just the not saying anything and just cutting to his dad being proud of him while sitting in the rehab. I was like, this is really well done.
Yeah.
In like a not heavy-handed way.
But
I loved it.
but in season 2 when Roy hugged him,
Oh man,
I'm gonna cry.
Now they're best friends.
They're each other's pookies.
They're
They're in love with
pookies.
each other. They're in love with each other. Just haven't admitted it yet.
You know how you know it's when he got him his own jersey, but changed the E to a U. It's like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
love.
yeah. They're in love with each
That's
other.
love.
I don't know. It just season 3. I really liked it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't have had the problems other people had if I didn't have social media. And even then, I was like, I didn't even. What I mean is, I didn't have those problems anyway. I wouldn't have even thought of those things because I was just excited every week to watch Ted Lasso and watch a new season of Ted Lasso. So I'm excited to rewatch it too.
I think in the future, if one were to sit down and watch the whole show, start to finish, it wouldn't feel out of place. It would feel like a very natural continuation.
Yeah, if like maybe a couple storylines might like that you guys have mentioned, but not the whole thing.
But yeah, I'm just saying it's not like season 8 of Game of Thrones where you're like, this feels completely different.
Well,
than
Kelly
everything
has
else.
explained Game of Thrones, so everyone can go
Right.
back to that episode if you're a little bit confused on what's.
I was in
I
it.
forgot that.
Yeah.
Wait, who were you?
Ned. And then after then after that I played Rob.
Oh,
Not Lenny.
oh!
Ah!
That's his name.
But also,
that was a good
he
one.
also died. Yeah.
He also, but his screen time was about 4 seconds.
Yeah, my eye hurts.
Look,
I know that.
I'm 5
Kelly.
episodes into House of the Dragon,
Oh, nice.
and then I can listen to Kelly's House of the Dragon recap. Okay,
There's a house for
Ellie.
dragons?
Kelly,
What?
the pig mask on the
It's terrifying.
in the camera looked horrifying when you left.
This is baby.
It's just baby. Oh my
You
god.
guys want to see my other stuffed animals?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
You guys
Everyone
know-
who's audio listening should go watch this because most of the
This is
stuff
how
we.
we get ya. And then you should give us money. Well, here's Danny.
Ah, yes.
Damn.
Here's an old friend you guys probably recognize.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. There it is.
Barry.
Was that? How long have you had that?
Since I was born.
Yeah, was that one of ours before it was yours?
No,
It was just yours.
mine.
Okay.
Barry. Very creatively named Barry. But not like Barry like Bill Hader, like Beary.
Of course.
Because he's a bear.
I remember Barry from when you were little.
And
Yeah.
you remember Blanky Booey?
Oh, yes.
Oh my
yes.
god, yeah.
Blanky Booey's a fucking mess.
That is like 10 years old.
Heck,
Even more than that.
it's 18 years
I
old.
think,
got it when
I
you were
think she
born?
got it when she was born.
Yeah. It was my baby blanket.
Is Baby Booey.
Blanky Booey.
Blanky Booey.
Blanky boo.
This
Baby
is
Blanky Bluey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
This is Hair Bear West.
Ah, yes.
Nice.
Nah, that's good.
A wonderful human being named Maya gave him to me because the tag says Kelly toy.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
And I haven't taken it off because it says that.
That's
Coda's
cool.
mouth was like open when you're petting. You're just like.
Yeah.
Ain't that
Penguin.
cute?
Pete.
Ain't that cute?
Pete the penguin.
That's cute.
Pete,
I like Pete.
that's it. No,
Y'all watch
that's not
Happy
it.
Feet recently?
That's not it.
Happy Feet,
I
George
ha-
Miller.
The professor is up there.
Oh, yes, the professor. And a beautiful picture of What We Do in the Shadows. Ooh, Paddington.
Paddington.
Baby.
I have not watched the season 5 trailer for What We Do in the Shadows, but I'm
Neither
excited.
of
Yeah.
That's my favorite image of the show. Still,
I love it
it's
so
so
much. Thank you.
stupid.
Guys, the last time I was at the gym, they always on one of the TVs have like any kind of like home renovation show on, and I couldn't stop thinking about that episode of What We Do in the Shadows where he goes, "That is not my house."
That's so.
Yeah,
That episode
that's
is
me.
so stupid.
Oh,
I
it's
hate-
so much.
Dude, I hate those home renovation shows. I will not watch them, and so that episode was so funny to me because it really pointed out all the things I find silly about them. I really love that episode.
You guys like the new addition to my wall? You can't see it, can you?
It's very difficult for me to see.
It
I'll
rhymes
send
with
pictures of it later, and then I
rhymes with-
added that to my
Oh.
closet.
Get it,
Nice.
Luke? It rhymes with what?
No, but then I'll just tell you.
It doesn't matter. I want them to know. I'll send
Bluey,
pictures of it later.
Bluey, Kylie, and Bale.
Dewey, Riley, and Gil Weathers.
Scream.
Bale.
It's Scream.
Heathers. He could have done Heathers.
Yeah.
Bale Heathers.
Bale Heathers.
Ooh, that's good.
Nice.
Okay.
What?
Guys, do you support my decision to hitchhike cross country?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. The two opposites. Of course, I'm gonna say yes, and of course, Matt's gonna say no.
How much you enable me?
Yeah.
You
I mean, your decisions.
So true.
all I can think of is that Tom Sizemore in It's Always Sunny when he asked them to split him open like a coconut.
Coconut. I'm good with whatever you choose to do, Kelly.
Fuck yeah, thanks, Mark. Luke doesn't support me. He's made that very
Just
clear.
be safe.
He can support me about anything.
I have said it's your decision. I would just be insanely worried. It's all.
I mean, I would be worried too, but also, you do you.
I do
Yeah.
me.
Do you guys know who Dionysus is?
Yeah.
So I said that Kelly hitchhiking cross country would be like if Dionysus was in the stand instead of Randall.
Just partying and drinking wine.
I remember you said something about Dionysus to me once.
The
He's
god
the
of
god of
Wine.
excess,
Yeah.
like, what is it?
Excess
Hedonism.
hedonism.
And literally, I think one of the things he's got of is wine.
Yeah, it
Wine.
Wine.
The god of wine. What's the
Because
purpose of the god of wine?
A
Yeah.
fucking party.
Oh, well, he's a partier. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you're Dionysus.
Oh, damn it, he pulled it out.
Is that the secret history, Luke?
Look, you're staying. Well, you're house sitting. Why do you bring so many books over? You're gonna be
Yeah, I
there for
was
like
like-
a week.
I was like, I don't know. What if I'm just like wanting to crack open the secret history?
You keep pulling stuff
Yeah.
out like you live there. Like, what is happening?
Would you like me to read some Edgar Allan Poe to you? I also brought that.
God.
That's pretty good.
All right, I don't have anything else about Ted Lasso. It's a good show. It's a good show. People are nasty people about it.
Agreed.
Don't
People
start
are being
reading the
nasty.
secret history.
No, do it. Start.
It's,
Go.
no, he's just gonna read quietly
That's
while we
silently.
podcast. This is what he does when
Oh,
he's
he's
not in
sitting
service.
Okay. Maybe I just need to stop looking at people's opinions
yeah.
online.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because-
That's the lesson.
That's the lesson, because it's also like I see a lot of people giving a character who I loved, Sassy. A lot of people fucking hate her.
What? Who
Really?
hates Sassy?
Because they're misogynistic.
Really? I guess I haven't looked at the people rating Ted Lasso. So.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like her. A lot of people don't
Really?
like. Yeah, and there's another character, like a friend character who like is fine that people didn't like because they're just like frustrating.
Didn't hurt anyone. She was just living her best life.
Yeah. All she did was defend Rebecca and make fun of Rupert, and you know, sleep with Ted, which who
And
wouldn't?
ride that mustache. Yep.
Yeah,
Literally.
who wouldn't?
Exactly. So I don't understand why people hate
That
her.
pissed me off because I love her.
I do too.
I love
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, I think. Luckily, people's opinion did not make me change my opinion on Ted Lasso because I just
Oh,
enjoyed
yeah.
it. But I just don't get it why people are so gross about it. Like, you can have stuff you don't like and like not be nasty about it. Because there's they didn't like one storyline, but then they would be like, "This episode sucks because of the storyline." It's like there's 4 other storylines going on that you didn't say anything because they probably were fine with it.
Yeah. Oh.
I realized that like I can't really there's no credence you can take in any of them unserialized to an extent. So I just saw a 1.5-star review of The Last of Us, and some of the things they said, I was like, they're like, doesn't look like the characters.
Fuck off.
Hey,
I fucking hate that shit.
the
You know,
I'm-
like when people are like, this character's blonde, but the
I-
actor's brunette, it ruined it. Shut the fuck up. Does that
Like-
matter?
is Luke
If
just
that's the-
associating or is he paused?
If you were Luke,
Okay,
I
he's
think he's
paused.
paused.
I thought he was disassociating.
he might be. He might be.
Maybe he's not hearing. Oh.
Okay, if your biggest worry in your life right now is that a character you like was blonde in a book but is brunette in a movie, get a fucking life. Shut
Like,
the fuck up.
One of the things they said too, they're like, there was no reason to make that kid deaf. I don't know why they did that. I was like, oh, you don't realize the
Oh my
emotional weight
God.
that added.
Was
to
he
that?
not in the
Mm-mm.
video game?
No.
Mm-mm. But it's like, do you not realize the narrative reason to do that? Like, come on, like, that's what, like, you can't take any of those reviews seriously because it's like,
Okay, but
okay,
were
you
they
don't know what
saying
you're talking about.
were they saying that they were using a differently abled person to just pull at heartstrings?
They did?
Because I could see that.
That makes sense. They didn't say that. It was basically just be like, I don't know why they changed that from the video
Oh,
game.
They were looking for
Yeah.
something to complain about.
They're just complaining that they changed things from the video game. And I was like, hey man, shut up.
You guys see the IMDb
Different-
ones for episode 3 just saying gay propaganda?
And you know what?
Yikes.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, you know
And
what?
we love it for that.
need more
We
gay
love the gay propaganda.
So it's Pride Month. You can't say shit this month.
I swear there's one that just said gay
Okay.
propaganda and it was like it was like 1 star. I was like, what?
Okay. Camp.
That's pretty funny. Hey, if that happened in Monster Squad, I'd be okay with it. If it happens in Monster Squad, it's okay.
That's true.
I
That
know,
movie has that movie grown on you?
Yes, when they say the
Rod
F,
for
they
that.
say the F slur in the first 10 minutes. It's grown on me.
Little kids. They're children.
That was insane.
Rough.
Okay, but like the same director, the other most
Yeah.
iconic movie, Night of the Creeps, gay as fuck. So
That's true. So I'm confused by this guy's filmography.
no, you're not confused.
No, it.
It's iconic.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but I wanted to show you guys something. Luke, you already seen it. This is it's like only a few were made. I got it from Etsy. It's a sketchbook that looks like a VHS of Night of the Creeps.
Oh, that's super cool.
Very specific.
Isn't that
Very
fucking
good, yeah.
That's really
awesome?
cool.
That is funny. Wow. I still haven't seen that movie.
It's so good. I want to watch it with you.
Okay, it has Tom Atkins, right?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
You have another one.
What?
Balloon.
Yeah.
Oh, balloon.
up.
Yes. Oh, this is the third.
Did you guys know that? Or is there 4? Is there a 4th one?
Yeah, there's a yellow one.
Can we assign?
Yeah. Hold on.
Do you guys know that Ted Lasso is Mommy's favorite show?
Really?
Really?
Ever? Oh my.
Yeah, she said that Ted Lasso is her favorite show.
I love that.
That's awesome. I did not know that.
It's so good. It's probably because it's so wholesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wholesome and witty, though.
Good
It's
message.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what this one is. Nice.
Okay, Luke, assign.
That was Luke. This is Luke.
I think that one's me. But where are the others? My eyes lit up because I was like, oh no.
Okay, hold on. Let me feed it. Let me tie it. Okay. Number 1.
Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Okay. Interesting. That's giving me Mark right now, but I'll have to see the others.
Number 3.
That's Kelly.
That's Kelly. I was gonna say that. Okay, and then so me and Matt have to be.
Okay.
Very camp. Happy birthday.
Keep buried the day.
Wow.
Who's who?
Kelly, I'll have to consult you on this.
Okay, but look at the little Mario.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
why.
I think
That's
that's
why. If,
Mark.
yeah.
Matt, are you cool with one up?
I
With
am.
the little
I thought,
mushroom guy.
I thought that was the right choice. The happy
Yeah.
birthday much more fit, Mark.
What if I just ate this?
Yeah.
Do it.
No, I thought about it actually. Alright, I got nothing else for Ted.
Me either.
We're at an
That's
hour
kind of
40.
funny. How much do you think that we actually talked about Ted?
40 of the hour 40.
I'd say 25 minutes.
Hey. Luke, you started
You
off
guys
so
wanna-
good, but then you started getting quiet. I could see it.
I kept on freezing. Not my fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my fault.
Luke, do you have any other feelings about Ted Lasso?
No.
Cool.
No, I don't think so.
Do you guys want to see me put my foot behind my head?
Yes, and then we'll end it right when you do it.
Impressive.
I'm ending it. Oh, wait, do it again so I can end it as you do it.
No.
Okay.